Hey y'all, it's neecola. All right, so let's get started with your daily collective reading. We're about to start doing these every day. We're transitioning to the new channel. Hopefully y'all with it. If you're not, I'm sorry. You know, you'll be with it later. Trust me, because some shit about to go on. Y'all ain't gonna have no choice but to evolve. Okay. Anyway, let's see what messages we have. What messages, what guidance we're pulling from the self-love affirmation. Give me two more. There's two more messages from my peeps. There we go. All right, so the first one we have is self-honesty. I know who I am at my core. I take stock of my life and my impact. Okay, if you don't know who you are, you need to figure out who the fuck you are, okay? Okay, you ain't nobody but you, so it shouldn't be much to figure out, but some people get all fucked up in their head about who they supposed to be. You. All right, self-discovery. I refuse to rush my growth. You can't, okay? You try to rush your growth, it's gonna catch up to you. Oh, we got two more. So the next one we have is self-discipline. My actions support my highest potential. You better know it. Somebody said on one of my videos that they think that the video was for me. Listen, these daily reads are not for me. Anything that I read for myself is for myself. I'm going to read it in private. I would never put a video that I felt resonated more with me out than anyone else. You feel me? So no, that reading, and I'm gonna be honest with you, the reading, when I went and looked at even the title, it don't have nothing to do, like these last couple things have to do with people getting divorced, breaking up. Like, I don't have none of that going on. Only thing I got going on is focusing on my business. So it wasn't for me. For those of you that, you know, be thinking that these I'm not reading off my energy. I'm reading off y'all energy. And sometimes it's not your energy. So if it doesn't resonate, don't make it resonate. Don't put it on nobody else. Just watch somebody else. All right. Self-forgiveness here. It says, there is no limit to the number of times I forgive myself. This love is unconditional. You're right. So no matter what you do, there's no limit to the amount of times you forgive yourself. Now, there's a limit to the amount of times that another motherfucker gonna forgive you, because you can't control what they do. But when it comes to you forgiving yourself and being able to overcome your trials and tribulations, there's no limit to the amount of times you can forgive yourself, as long as you are making a conscious effort to do better and continue to do better. I don't know what that is right there, but it's been there. It's been there for a long time. It just bothers me every time I look at it. All right, so let's see what messages, what guidance. I just think I got a fat eyelids, but not fat eyelids, if that makes sense. What messages, what guidance do we have for the collective? Messages, guidance for the collective. What messages, what guidance do we have for the collective? Messages, guidance for the collective. What messages, what guidance do we have for the collective? Messages, guidance for the collective. Messages, guidance for the collective. Messages, guidance for the collective. Somebody got options. Seven of Cups here. Somebody got options. A lot of debauchery could have been happening. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse, Hangman in reverse. Okay. I feel like someone is stuck in a perspective, maybe dealing with some confusion, voluntarily keeping themselves stuck because they're lacking in some way, shape, or form. Somebody's not being true to their own desires. There's a lack here. So somebody is voluntarily being stuck based off of either their inability to see that physically they may be lacking, but in everything else you have what is necessary to move forward. And a lot of times we like restrict ourselves based on our money. That's like basing your worth off of how much money you got in your account. Like, you ain't gonna fucking do that. And if you are doing that, you need to reassess what you find valuable, because the only true value in your life is this foundation that you house. So you need to change your perspective here. If you're in confusion about what to invest in next based off of a lack of funds or money, you can manifest money, you can create money, you can find a way to get some money. You just need to do the work. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't give a fuck what you're doing, okay? You could be building a multi-million-dollar housing complex. You may not have no money to lay the groundwork for this shit. Draw up your fucking plans. Draw your business plans. Do your sketches, whatever, your blueprints. Like, create the business without the money. Have it ready. So when you get that call, yeah, we gonna fund your business, you ready. You ain't got shit you gotta worry about. A lot of times we get put back because we put the money at the forefront. We put the funds at the forefront, not understanding that money, listen, God in control. What you need can come from any fucking where. You just need to do what you're supposed to be doing. If you try to, okay, perfect example. I had a book that was in my head for a long time. It was in my head for a long time. And then it took me almost a year and maybe some change to write the book, because it took so long for me to get it out and on, because I was doing so much other stuff. But how can I wanted to be an author. Like, that was a dream of mine my whole life. I wanted to write a book. How can I be an author if I'm not actually putting forth the steps, if I'm not actually getting on my computer or getting a piece of paper and a pen and writing or putting down what's in my head to something physical? So whatever this is that you're wanting, even if this is, for instance, you're wanting to, I see somebody wanting to move. So maybe you want to move out of your home. Maybe you're living with someone you don't want to live with. Maybe you're in a relationship you don't want to be in. Maybe you got a job that you don't want, but you are stuck in it because your perspective of being able to move is based on how much money you have or don't have. What you're doing is you're creating confusion and illusions around your life. You're creating restrictions where there are none. Okay, so let's put these up. I don't know who that's for. We only have 4 cards. Let's see what the reading's about. So the underlying energy, 10 of Cups here, 5 of Wands. There's some conflict toward happiness, conflict toward emotional fulfillment. Could be external. King of Swords here. Somebody's needing to really see things clearly, make a decision to allow their concerns to fade away. Somebody needs to make a decision to move. King of Swords, Knight of Cups, Queen of Swords. So this is about making a decision, balancing out your thoughts, allowing your concerns to fade away, really being discerning here. 3 of Swords. I'm telling you, there's some movement. There's a separation that's happening. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. That's meeting of the minds. So this could be a family situation, and there needs to be a meeting of the minds in order to severance or separate. The lack could be like there could be money issues. Maybe there's the reason why people are staying together, because they're dealing with money issues. Maybe it is just the change of the foundation that could be happening from someone balancing their thoughts, their feminine and masculine thoughts in order to really move forward. Temperance, there's a balance that's happening. King of Swords, Temperance here. So someone is really balancing out what they feel, balancing out not what they feel, what they think, really moving into a space of wanting true abundance, true happiness. Temperance here, Sagittarian energy. This is the eclipse, so this could be happening now. This is I feel like this is happening now, especially with the eclipse. Something can be being pushed out. 8 of Wands, in order for something to be moved forward. And there's definitely Chariot here, 8 of Wands. There's some energy that is moving forward. Magician here, some manifestations are taking form. 10 Swords, 10 Cups. There's an end to a difficult family situation. 4 of Swords. Someone is most definitely retreating. This eclipse. Woo! 'Tis the season. Okay, 'tis the season. Woo! Yay. What a time to be alive, baby. So somebody's manifested the end of a difficult situation, regardless if they actually wanted the situation to end or not. It's done. It's it. You manifest something, it happens. Okay, you have to change your manifestation if that's not what you want. Somebody manifested the end of a relationship in order to gain happiness. Let me tell you what's crazy. Whoever this is, it may not be an actual relationship. And like I said, it could be a job. It could be just a way of thinking. But what was actually manifested was happiness. So somebody was manifesting happiness, peace within their life. When you manifest those energies, whatever does not bring you peace, happiness, joy, is going to be pushed the fuck out, whether you want it to or not. So this looks like this could be what's happening, but this is a meeting of the minds. This is 2 people that are making a decision to sever a connection in order to move toward emotional fulfillment. It is time for someone to discipline themselves in moving forward toward what they have manifested. 10 Cups. So the underlying energy here is 10 Cups. But there's conflict to that. The conflict may be children. 6 of Cups here, maybe children involved. The conflict may be past energy. You could have a lot of history in this situation. But the thing about it is, it doesn't matter the past history. It doesn't matter the children. What matters here, and I'm not saying that the children don't matter. Don't take my words out of context. The children matter. Take care of your fucking kids. I'm not telling you not to do that. But I'm telling you, don't restrict yourself based off the fact that you've created life with another person. You can create life and still be able to nurture that creation without being restricted by whatever this is. And I see that I really don't need to say that, because whatever this is, the man and the woman has decided this is it. This is a masculine and a feminine energy here. The thing that I want to note more than anything, although there may be history, although there may be children, although there may be things that bind or link this together, 5 of Wands is conflict. Okay, 5 of Wands is a change within the energy. So although there may be things that could create issues with them moving forward. The conflict here is about letting go. There's a real, like, it's time. Temperance here, divine timing. I really feel like for a lot of you guys, you know it's time to move forward. It's like it's no longer an option. All right, so I just want to clarify this King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Three of Swords. I definitely want to clarify those. I want to clarify this Ten of, I'm gonna clarify all the swords because everything else is really good energy. All right, so we're gonna clarify the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Three of Swords, Four of Swords, 10 of Swords. So you're moving away from some low vibration type of energy, some shit that kept you in a negative or a low vibration mind frame. There's a mental ascension that's happening here, and I feel like that's the most important. And I'm gonna be honest with you, because spiritually you can grow, but if your mentality is not where it needs to be, none of that fucking matters. You need to be able to think in a high vibration to actually make the decisions that you need to make. So King of Swords here, I feel like there is some decision that has been made. Somebody is taking some sort of action. 10 Swords here. I told you this is family. Knight of Cups, strength. Somebody is finding the strength to go toward what they desire. Temperance here, feeling this time for them to really take action toward a new life, a new opportunity. Somebody got their olive branch. Like, somebody went through a great flood. Their whole life was kind of swept from up under them, and now you've been extended this olive branch from God. You've been extended this new life. So I feel like someone's seeing this and taking action on this. And like I said, there's two people here. Queen of Swords here. Three Pentacles in reverse. So someone sees that this is just not going to work. Queen of Swords in reverse with the Queen of Cups. Someone here is really in a space of nurturing themselves, nurturing maybe even a new foundation. Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. There's a lot of choices that need to be made by the feminine energy. The masculine energy is pretty much, I'm gonna be real with you, it looks like the masculine energy here has found the strength to really go toward their heart's desire, but the feminine energy here may still be in a space of feeling a little confusion or a little like there could also be some games, some emotional games, because the Seven of Cups is like illusions and delusions. The problem I have, because the success from whatever this situation is unfulfilled, this feminine energy, and it may be a man, I'm not saying it's a man or a woman, but this feminine energy has a lot of choices within their foundation, even within their emotions that they need to make. But I don't feel like that they are actually cooperating, because Three of Pentacles in reverse is not a cooperation. So although there may be a meeting of the minds, it can be two people that are deciding that they just want to move forward, let this go. The feminine energy, although it may be, seeing that this cannot work, there's still no cooperation. There's a lot of debauchery and choices and a lot of investing into unfulfillment. I feel like here there's a lot, So this feminine energy here, Devil here, Tower, they have to blast through these illusions that they've created. So it may even be the illusion that the situation is not as bad as it seems based off the desire to not move forward. And you know how it is when you really don't want to leave the situation. You'll make a lot of excuses as to why, well, I can work this, or I can do this, or it's not that bad. It is. It's time to sever this. Three of Swords here. Why is this Three of Swords here? And this could be legal too. Yep, Three of Swords here with the Empress in reverse. There's a severance here. Something's not growing. Five Pentacles here, Page of Cups. Someone feels like that it's a lack. Someone feels like that the foundation needs to change. There's too much material troubles. That's why this decision has been made. Death here, Three of Wands with the Lovers. Someone here is really in a space of wanting to end this. They see that it's not working. It's not moving forward. It's not coming together. Even if it's been together for a long time, it's not coming together now. So that's why there's this shift, 5 Wands in energy, this change. It creates challenges, because although there's one person here sure, there's another person who is sure as well, but unsure, because it will require them making a move. So Four of Swords here. Why is this Four of Swords here? Why is this Four of Swords here? 6 Swords here. That's 10 Swords. Okay, 10 Swords is embracing the end of difficulties. Lovers in reverse. So someone really needs to be in alignment with 6 Swords moving forward, but someone hasn't made a decision. Queen of Pentacles here. Someone hasn't made a decision. Someone is very much inside of themselves, maybe feeling as though someone is not nurturing their own foundation. So that's the problem. Whatever this is, if this is a job or relationship, someone has gotten so used to not having to nurture their own foundation, not having to care for themselves, not having to create or provide for either themselves or their surroundings, that they're not in alignment with moving forward. There's not been a decision, that someone has not made a decision. Even though Three of Wands here, there is something that is falling into place. I feel like someone has to establish their strength. So there may be a need to bring their energies into alignment with what's actually happening within their surroundings. Now the swords that's will. So someone is really stuck. Four of Swords here. Their will is stuck. Someone is not wanting to move. And I'm gonna be real with you, it may be because it's close to the holidays. You know how motherfuckers get when it's close to holidays. Don't want to let go because, you know, we got situations that we need to handle. I don't like that. It's always been there, but I don't like it right now. All right, so Ten of Swords, it be like that, y'all. Like, I don't think nothing wrong with me. I think I'm perfectly fine. I think I look good. But, you know, when I see stuff, because I'm on the camera, you know, people like, oh, you got it. I get that. I thank y'all. I appreciate that. But when you looking on camera and you seeing stuff in your face, you just be like, what the fuck is this? Where did this come from? Where did this come from? That's how it be. It's like I'm looking in the mirror, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? 10 Swords. Well, kind of. I mean, it's a camera. 10 Swords here. Why is it 10 of Swords here? But I don't think nothing is wrong with me, y'all. Like, at all. Yeah, so this 10 of Swords here, someone is wanting to embrace the end of difficulties. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Someone's embracing the end of an unfortunate event, an unfortunate situation. Knight of Swords here. The problem is someone has the will to embrace the end of a difficult situation, but these two are in reverse. 7 Swords here with the Ace of Swords. Someone here wants to escape, but there needs to be some truth. So what's happening here, for some of you guys, the reason why someone doesn't want to embrace the end of this difficult situation, because first of all, it will bring to light maybe some deception that has occurred. So this relationship could be ended because someone was deceptive, someone could have lied, cheated, whatever. Someone doesn't want that to come to light. Someone is trying to escape the truth or escape moving into a new beginning. So either the truth is that someone was deceptive, or someone is having a lot of instabilities and not wanting to accept that things are changing. Because Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this is like someone feels like the end of this is an unfortunate change. Someone could also be feeling as though they're losing some sort of fortune from this. And you know how I said someone could be in a space of not wanting to leave because they're comfortable, it's resourceful. Someone could feel like they're going to lose what they've grown accustomed to based off of a situation ending. But what you're not seeing, you end this 10 Swords in order to get Ace of Cups as well as Ace of Swords. So you have not only a new opportunity to become happy, but you also have a new beginning, an opportunity to create new energy, new choices within your life. The problem is with the 7 of Swords, somebody is really having a lot of instabilities in their mind. 7 of Wands here, 7 of Swords, really in a space of just resisting their own happiness because they're afraid of having to create that alone, or having to move what they feel like creates happiness for them. Judgment here, 3 of Cups here, 3 of Wands. Someone needs to really put in alignment their own awakening. Like, go through the transformation within your own life so that you can see what it is that you really have. What you have is not good. It's fortune in reverse. There's a reversal of fortune because something needs to change. Period. All right. So let's see what guidance we have moving forward. We're going to be pulling from the angel answers because I had them open so we don't use them. What messages do we have moving forward for the collective? Messages, guidance for the collective. What messages, what guidance do we have moving forward for the collective? All right, we got romance within the next few weeks. You're ready. She ready. She ready. Is that how she said it? I don't know, but I'm ready. Okay, anyway. For a lot of you guys, though, it's up to you. You have to be the one to make the change. If you don't make the change, the romance don't come. And you can't receive the blessing until you get rid of the curse. So clear your energy, purify yourself, get rid of anything that is bringing about energy that is not in alignment with what you want, and move forward. Period. You ready? She ready? I'm ready. That's all I got. Until next time, y'all.